Night comes. Shadows get long. The village, bathed in the soft glow of the moon, seems to hold its breath. Every corner, every alley, is cloaked in an eerie stillness. The silence is almost palpable, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves or the distant hoot of an owl. It's as if the village itself is waiting, anticipating something unseen yet deeply felt. A cold wind blows across the village, carrying a sad cry. This wind, chilling to the bone, whispers through the trees, making them sway and creak. It carries with it a sound that sends shivers down the spine, a mournful wail that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere all at once. The villagers know this sound all too well. It's a cry that has haunted their nights for generations. It's the cry of La Llorona, the weeping woman. Legend says she roams the riverbanks, her white gown flowing like mist, her face hidden in shadows. She searches endlessly, her cries echoing with the pain of a mother who has lost her children. Some say they have seen her, a ghostly figure gliding silently along the water's edge, her sorrowful wails piercing the night. Her story, a scary whisper passed down through families, scares everyone in Mexico. Around campfires and in dimly lit rooms, the tale of La Llorona is told and retold. Parents share the story with their children, their voices hushed and eyes wide with fear. It's a story that binds generations, a shared piece of cultural heritage that is as much a part of their identity as the land they live on. Mothers use her name to quiet noisy kids, warning them about the woman who walks at night, looking for lost souls. Behave or La Llorona will come for you, they say, and the children, eyes wide with fear, fall silent. The legend serves as a cautionary tale, a way to instill discipline and respect in the young, reminding them of the consequences of bad behavior. La Llorona isn't just a story to scare kids. She is a symbol, a manifestation of deeper fears and anxieties. Her presence in the collective consciousness of the village is a reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present possibility of loss. She embodies the sorrow and regret that come from making irreversible mistakes. She's a powerful symbol of what people believe. In her, they see the consequences of betrayal, the weight of guilt, and the enduring pain of loss. She is a figure that transcends the boundaries of a simple ghost story, becoming a part of the moral and ethical fabric of the community. Her tale is a reflection of their deepest fears and most profound truths. Her story, told over and over, shows how people worry about being good, about betrayal, and about what happens when you do bad things. Each retelling is a lesson, a reminder of the values that hold the community together. The story of La Llorona is a way to explore the complexities of human nature, the struggle between right and wrong, and the consequences of our actions. Her sadness shows the pain of many mothers who have lost children and the power of being sad. Her eternal grief is a mirror to the real-life sorrows that many endure. It is a testament to the enduring power of love and the depths of despair that come with loss. La Llorona's story is not just a ghostly legend. It is a poignant reminder of the human condition, of the love and loss that define our lives.
In a small village in Mexico lived a woman named Maria. She was very beautiful. Her eyes were dark and her hair was black as a raven's wing. Men loved her, but Maria was not just a pretty face. She had a spirit as vibrant as the village itself. She was known for her kindness and her laughter that echoed through the cobblestone streets.
I knew I was beautiful, and I was proud. But I also knew that beauty alone was not enough. I wanted to be loved for who I was, not just for how I looked.
One day, a rich rancher came to town. He was a man of great wealth and charm, and he quickly became the talk of the village. He fell in love with Maria right away. His eyes followed her wherever she went, and he was captivated by her grace and beauty. He gave her lots of presents and promised her a good life. He showered her with gifts, from fine jewelry to beautiful dresses, hoping to win her heart.
Maria, you are so beautiful. Marry me and you will have everything you want. I promise to take care of you and make you the happiest woman in the world. Together, We will build a life filled with joy and prosperity.
The rancher was busy with work and didn't spend much time with Maria. She was lonely in her big house. Her 2 children were the most important thing to her.
Years went by.
One evening, the rancher came home laughing with a beautiful young woman. He had found someone new. Maria was heartbroken. He had betrayed her. Maria was so sad and angry. Her emotions a turbulent storm within her heart. She felt betrayed by life, abandoned by hope, and the weight of her sorrow was unbearable. In her despair, she took her children to the river, a place that once brought her peace and solace. The riverbank was a familiar place, but today it felt different, almost ominous. The river was usually calm, its gentle flow a source of comfort. The water would shimmer under the sunlight, creating a serene and peaceful atmosphere. But now it was rough, like a storm was coming. Dark clouds gathered overhead, and the once gentle river seemed to mirror Maria's inner turmoil.
I was so sad. I didn't know what I was doing. My mind was clouded, and I felt like I was wake up. I walked into the river with my children, the cold water biting at our skin. I could hear their frightened whispers, but my own sorrow drowned out their voices. They were scared and crying at my dress, their eyes wide with fear. Their cries were heart-wrenching, but I was lost in my own despair. The wind was loud, and no one could hear them. It howled through the trees and leaving us isolated in our own world of pain.
Suddenly, Maria realized what she was doing. The fog of her sorrow lifted for a moment, and she saw the terror in her children's eyes. She tried to save her children, to pull them from the water. Her hands reached out desperately, but the river's current was too strong, but it was too late. The river, relentless and unforgiving, had already taken them from her grasp. The river was too strong and took them away. Maria's heart shattered as she watched them disappear, her cries echoing in the emptiness. The villagers heard Maria crying and ran to the river. They found her, her clothes wet, her hair stuck to her face, but her children were gone.
I felt so guilty and sad. I cried and cried, walking along the river looking for my children.
We felt bad for her and tried to help, but Maria was too sad and pushed us away.
She walked by the river every night, wearing white, always looking for her children.
Maria's cries stopped, and the wind whispered her story. She became La Llorona, a scary story told to children. Her sadness reminds us how powerful sadness can be. Her cries warn people to be good.
La Llorona's story is sad, but it teaches us to keep our promises to love our families and to control our feelings. Her story is scary and sad, but it reminds us that even when things are bad, there is always hope.